All right, let's go get that girl's dad. He's pissing me off, so. We haven't traveled with her in a while. Let's do this. We'll travel with her later. I'm gonna bring her to the auntie's choice thing, because I think she's gonna flip her shit. Okay. These are probably some of my favorite loading screens in any video game.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a...
I wanna do... Let's do...
It's the law.
Damn it.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Sleep with both eyes open.
So much for posing as a volunteer check-in.
Yeah.
Side questions.
Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the job? Mental refreshment centers? Come right in, and be refreshed. Perfect thoughts? Go now.
Oh, this place is creepy as hell, man.
It is the duty of every protector its subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Are you ready to realign with the paradigm? To shed all manner of imperfect thoughts?
All it takes is some light instruction, a restorative cocktail,
And a quick dip into the lathe of particularity to abrade your imperfections.
I'm Head Refresher Gould, and I guarantee when you exit our doors, you'll be a
Productive member of our perfect society again. Soon you'll say,
goodbye, imperfect thoughts. Hello, contentment.
That was a nice tap on the old brain pan.
It was something.
Greetings, subject, or should I say refreshed to be. Welcome to the Wellnetarium. You're not on my schedule. A walk-in then. Wonderful. Once you're properly evaluated, we'll have you well on your way to refreshment.
This is all a mite strange, but perhaps we should play along.
Oh, you appear to have questions. A telltale sign of needing refreshment.
Yeah, let's lie.
Why, of course. Naturally. It is the duty of every subject to submit for a quick mental tune-up whenever we experience imperfect thoughts or lack a little zeal.
Yeah.
Head Refresher Gould says mental refreshment increases tractability. stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of
Agitatement.
symmetry. I've undergone the procedure myself, several
I
times
could
they
tell.
say, and look at me now, never more content. None authorized to you, not until completion. Now there. No need to fear evaluation. It's just a few brief fleeting questions, all perfectly harmless, I assure you.
Okay.
Simply step over to my automechanical colleague to my left, / your right, and it will begin your assessment.
And refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Well, okay.
Greeting, subject unscheduled. Welcome to Placid Waters Welditarium. Evaluation commencing. Subjects are required to respond 100% accurately to all queries. Bespoke prescribed regimens may produce untoward ramifications if baseline data is greater than minutely erroneous. Query 1. Concisely characterize your personal perspective.
This is me in real life. It's gonna infuriate me. Whatever.
Incorrect. The accepted answer is, I fulfill my duty to the Sovereign as a loyal protectorate subject by operating at peak efficacy, without error, perpetually. Each a vital cog. Query 2. Rate
That's what I
your
meant.
present level of zealous efficaciousness on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the highest, 3 being a traitor, 1 being dead.
Placid Waters Welditarium, here on Crater.
My efficaciousness knows no bounds. It's off the chart.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Wait, processing. That was correct. No subject has ever answered that query accurately before to date. The
Oh.
degree of zealous efficaciousness expected of a dutiful and true subject of the Protectorate is beyond measure. Query 3. Do you ever fall prey to imperfect thoughts, including, but not limited to, doubt, disbelief, uncertainty, curiosity, recalcitrance, and mischief?
yeah. Let's say 0 now. 0.
Unacceptable.
Oh.
Obsequious denial detected. A perfect
You know what?
society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry. Final query. How would
Good
your
Lord.
neighbors describe you?
And arms, legs, head. They better not fuck. Want to move things forward.
Unsatisfactory response.
Well,
The appropriate reply was, they never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lagged. Formulating conclusion. Phrenometric matrix delineated. Subject evaluation score total 200 out of 200.
oh,
The
perfect score.
acceptable amount for a true
Nailed that.
and dutiful protectorate subject is 0. In conclusion, you are in dire need of mental refreshment. Now, proceed to the nearby pneumatic tube to collect your complimentary unitard and lift pass. Next,
Complimentary
proceed
unitard.
1 floor down, where you will be directed further. Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Where's my tube? Oh, there it is. I'm not wearing that. Oh. Or should I do this? We'll do that.
Mental refreshment facilities to be found
Never more content. Never more content.
here on Prager is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive deviser responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
I do believe that's the first test I've ever failed.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Do I need grippy sock?
Their
What's
team
going
plays
on?
the worst anyone has ever played. Our first back is perfect. Our pitch ball is well conveyed. Oh, you're new. Must be. You still retain that look of inquiry and deliberation. I'm Waylon. No, my daughter's name is Emily. Millie is a nickname for Emily, but I don't call her that.
Okay.
I couldn't leave. Not yet. Haven't completed my regimen. My phrenometric peaks are still jutting all over the place, they say.
Remember, all subjects prosper under the guidance
Oh,
of our beneficent
now she
ruler,
tells me.
the console.
You know, I can still wonder, still worry, but it's like it's all through a haze or a gauze or something else ephemeral and shimmery. Comes and goes.
Well,
Emily said that? Really? This all feels a bit curious to me, but I feel compelled not to question it too much. Maybe the refreshment is working. I'd go with you, I guess. But I need something first. They took all my things when I arrived. Stored them in storage. My commemorative pitch balls in
place
there.
for 'em.
From my favorite team, the Paradigm Abiders. Can't leave without it.
the fire.
You know, the Paradigm Abiders? Best pitchball team in the league? I heard ignorant outsiders call pitchball toss ball. Ha! Anyhow, my daughter got me the ball to commemorate a big game. I had to turn in my personal items when I was admitted. On account I tried to leave once or twice before. Saw them put it in a closet behind reception upstairs.
Okay.
Suppose so. Maybe almost, at least. One way out's the safest. Someone dug a tunnel in the kitchen pantry.
Ooh.
Though there are 2 automecs assigned there now, to keep subjects from wandering in and ambling off. Oh, well, mech controls are typically handled via a terminal. Probably one upstairs, but we're not allowed up there. Maybe you can find a way, though. I'll be dithering about here in the meanwhile. Oh, hello!
The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into
Wow, they're
a
gonna
thing
think we
of
actually belong
symmetry.
here. You keep
Medicament
popping.
dispensement has concluded for today. Please proceed to the lecture hall to request an exception.
The console provides, the system abides.
God, being in here would drive you even crazier. I spent a lot of money, didn't I?
Mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy and
Get in
Kitchen
here.
pantry is
And others
presently
are not.
off limits due to anomalous structural tampering.
Prudence dictates we reject individualism.
Settle down, everyone.
in all
Lecture's
its many
playing.
forms.
Prepare to be edified.
For today's topic, we'll touch on why our program is so very important. Ignorant, misguided outsiders may wonder, why does the Protectorate need mental refreshment? Doesn't it inhibit personal freedom? Yet this freedom they celebrate is a yawning chaos, and their choice is an invitation to failure, loss, and anarchy. It is a sad fact that all human beings require direction. As my good friend the consul would say, at its base, humanity unguided is cravenly, inept, and slothful. We of the Protectorate are not, because we do
Remember
not
that
allow
bullshit.
ourselves to be.
What do you think they're pumping through the walls? What is this? It's wild that they let me just keep my stuff too. Think she'll get mad?
Remember,
No.
collective cognitive compliance is a key part of our perfect society. When we comply together, we thrive together.
No, she just makes up her own songs. Okay. Alright, well, I need to figure out how to get in that
It is the
kitchen.
duty of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability.
Why is it baby shit green too?
Greetings, new person. You have a look of query about you. Hello. My name is Abigail, and I am realigned with the paradigm. It is the duty of all Protectorate subjects to regularly converse with our neighbors, so we may determine if their zeal has wavered. I am newly full of zeal, free of imperfect thoughts. My mind is a thing of symmetry. My phenometric peaks are all abraded.
That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
Pondering begets disharmony. To deliberate is to court ruin. Notions are a gateway to mayhem, bedlam, turmoil, and vexation. Thinking never made anybody happy.
And defend it.
Wow. Yeah, what are you here for?
I once possessed a failing of character where I would voice simple statements in a way that sounded like a question. Drat! There, did it again. Anyhow, I was reported for it?
Okay.
Head Refresher Gould
That
says his
seems
recorded
minor.
lectures are key to thinking approved thoughts. He tells us what to think and what thoughts are unsanctioned. It's also very helpful. That, a restorative cocktail of pharmaceuticals, and a quick dip into the lathe of particularity device can abrade all imperfections.
What the fuck is that?
From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant.
Only internally, I'm afraid. You should speak to refreshment facilitator Tilden in the lecture hall.
Great, gotta go back there.
Why, it's right outside Head Refresher Gould's office. He'll schedule you an appointment.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
Just follow the signs to the lecture hall. Refreshment is inevitable. You can't fight contentment.
The refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
It's so loud too. So there's the lecture hall. Oh, they're all gone.
Collective cognitive compliance is a key part of your prescribed curative regime. Think only prescribed
And that's the guy we gotta talk to. Okay. I want to see this lathe. Does it spin you around until your brain flies out of your nose? Like a lobotomy via centrifugal? Centrifugal? I can't remember what it is from physics. It's been so long. Centrifugal force? Anyway. Let's go talk to this idiot. Okay. Let's talk to this person. This nerd.
Aw, a new face. Well, I'd welcome you to the Wellnetarium, but the designated subject reader ought to have attended to that by now. I was once a victim of imperfect thoughts. Oh, I had so many questions. But my questioning days are long gone.
Okay.
Anything I need to know will be told to me by my betters at the exact moment I need to know it.
Jesus. Okay.
Admitting you question is the first step in your recovery. But worry not. Soon enough, with our help and a little work, you'll never question again.
I mean, we know what's wrong, why they say questioning is wrong, right? Because it means you have freedom of thought, and they don't like that.
You've missed the daily medicament dispensement, if that's what you mean. But you should take that up with the medicament dispensement automech directly. The medicament dispensement automech auto-mechanically dispenses medicaments.
I could have figured that out, I guess. Yeah, say that.
The medicament dispensement automech auto-mechanically dispenses medicaments. The medicament dispensement automech auto-mechanically dispenses medicaments. The medicament dispensement automech auto-mechanically dispenses medicaments.
That wasn't really fast, but I'll let it go. That's it.
I see you found the lecture as edifying as all the others here. Good, good. Collective cognitive compliance is a key part of the prescribed curative regimen. Head Refresher Gould provides us with daily lectures in audio cartridge form to steer group thinking. As they say, to think together is to together thrive. Upstairs in the audiovisual aids office, of course. Though that area is off limits to all subjects not a part of facility staff or security.
Of course.
How very interesting. Here, take my pass then. It grants access to all mid-privilege priority areas. You must mean the lathe of particularity.
Yeah.
One assumes you haven't had a session with Head Refresher Gould yet. You'll soon learn all about it firsthand.
Oh, yeah, I need to leave.
You'll feel ever so much better once your phreноmetric
creeping
peaks
me
have
the
been
fuck out.
abraded.
That went better than expected. So this process removes all curiosity then.
Why are we just
Guess
talking
that's one
so
way to keep people
openly?
from questioning.
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, how mentally refreshed are you feeling today?
10 out of 10.
Response, zeal, noted. With hope, our highly trained refreshment facilitators will share your promising self-diagnosis. I am responsible for providing each subject with their recommended daily dosage of Reprioritrin. Medicament dispensement has concluded for the day.
Well, I wonder if that'll work.
Response. Medicaments are stored in medicament storage, the office in which this unit presently operates. Yet, it is strictly off-limits to all non-refreshment facilitator personnel. Farewell statement. May refreshment soon render you free from doubt. A vital cog once more.
Don't mind me.
At all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment increases tractability.
Enemy spotted.
Shut up. Are they gonna question me?
Proceeding to attack. Vital critical. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Disturbance detected.
Weapon prime. Adversary.
Disruptive influences.
No target, no attack.
Excuse me. Hey. Oh. I wasn't sure if they would attack me because I got back there with a badge. Where does this go to, though? Whatever that is.
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in.
Only prescribed thoughts, and no bliss and plenty.
The kitchen pantry is presently off limits due to anomalous structural tampering.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process.
Consider finding a human companion if you seek conversation.
Others are not.
Oh. Report idle chatter.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnetarium here on Crater is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by head
This is where the card is, right?
Scoping out a hostile. I'll handle this.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Target analyzed. Stepping down, mitigating the threat. Do try to limit further damage, Commander. Commander's almost dead.
No, I'm not. What? Get out of here. Okay, so there's a big hole. I suspected there might be something behind that poster. That's it? Okay. But there'll be more back here.
Ooh, an enemy.
Ah, you've gained privileged access somehow. Our superiors must have arranged it.
That's right. Special subject. Oh.
Say, what's that sound? Why is the wall look so soft all of...
What's up, dickhead?
Oh, do I detect a whiff of reprioritant gas? You know, I suddenly feel a mite more pliable somehow. Surely nothing to question. I thought no one was due for peak abradement for hours. I should have your chart. Wait. Wait. Ha! You're not a protectorate subject at all. You have the telltale look of wonder and introspection.
And you, my friend, are mildly intoxicated and highly open to suggestion. In other words, vulnerable.
Well, this is normally where you'd say something. Oh, How outrageous. Suppose I should call the guards, but my. Oh dear, I seem to be a little unstable at the moment. But never fear, I have intellect to spare. Don't believe me? I can prove it. Even in a state such as this, I am more than able to apply my argumentative skills against the inferior minds and bankrupt philosophies of our rivals. To what end are you here? Tell me truly. Speak plainly. You know, I'm beginning to have an inkling about your purpose here, and whose employ you're under. A proposal. Adequately debate me on the merits and failings of each group's ideology, and I'll provide you what you're here for.
Okay, bet.
Anything shy of dreary should do. If you haven't noticed, the bar for conversational intrigue around here is relatively low.
He sounds like Anthony Bourdain. So, I'm down. Okay.
Yes, well, you'll see. Even in a nominally reduced state, I am more than up to the task. So, what of the Order, our former allies? Those cursed overthinkers, doomed to lives free of luxury, toiling away in ceaseless cogitation. What say you of them?
Couldn't agree more. Stupid geniuses. I do think that the Order is well-meaning, but I think that they mean to do well, even through force.
That's very kind of you, dear.
They're obsessed with tomorrow. Why even worry about the future anyway? The paradigm maps out our path, so we don't need to be concerned about what comes next. What say you about Auntie's choice, then? Tell me, is there any value in the vapid emptiness of those corporate consumerists?
No. No.
I do appreciate your candor. That even an amoral outsider like yourself find them worthless is telling. In the Protectorate, we have the best of everything. Food, technology, a sense of belonging, freedom from doubt, worry, hard work. No, the others simply cannot compare. People are unproductively prone to unhappiness. We remove this self-sabotaging flaw so they can fully appreciate the ample bounty we provide, free of doubt and worry.
Yeah, but they have no sense of self. Yeah, and if it was so perfect.
As it is right now, repelling faulty logic and wrong-headed thinking with gusto. No, the refreshment process isn't about thwarting examination, but obviating fear, uncertainty, and doubt. It's about making people happy. Well, admit I assumed this conversation would be more engaging. Did you have any final points you'd like to make? As a, last chance to distinguish yourself? That was the final point you wanted to make? Rather a null effort, I'd say.
I mean, it is weird how they're worried about questions.
In that little battle of wits, one of us proved severely outmatched, and I'm not sure you're completely aware of which of us I'm referring to. I am deeply disappointed by your lack of intellectual prowess, though ultimately I'm not wholly surprised. Suppose that leaves one last thing.
Mobilizing.
We have it in...
Fulfilled. Forging ahead. Back and scan.
What a piece of shit. Anyway. Like, I don't know, if your shit is perfect, then people should be able to think freely, right? And there shouldn't be anything to question. Solved your riddle, asshole. Wait, was that the wrong? That's the wrong one, right? No, that's right.
Unfriendly company. They're mine.
Investigating hostile intent. Standing by to supervise.
Compliance lets the paradigm run with flawless efficiency. Unthink is essential. Unthink today. Unthink tomorrow. Unthink forever.
While there are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia, Placid Waters Wellnatarium here on Prater is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher.
Don't hurt him, please. The Sovereign isn't at his best right now.
Process more refreshing than ever.
What the fuck?
You're not here to harm him, are you? If so, I must warn you, I will defend the Sovereign to the fullest extent of my meager abilities. Yes, it is. Our beneficent, infallible ruler, the Sovereign Henry Aloysius Varick, son of the first Sovereign, Reuben Varick. You'll have to forgive him right now. As I said, he is not his best today. We've been here since it was determined that the Sovereign, long distraught over the loss of his family, was in need of mental refreshment. Since then, he has been receiving dedicated treatment from Head Refresher Gould himself. Well, after his first session, the Sovereign was notably upset, launched into hysteric fits of paranoid ranting. Absurd nonsense about how the consul had betrayed him and seized power. For his own good, he had to be gently but firmly restrained. That all stopped after his next dip into the lathe, thank law. He's remained quite peaceful since. I'm certain he'll be back to his old self in no time. Not at all. Why should I? One who questions betrays. No subject of the Protectorate would ever harm or knowingly allow harm to befall our beneficent ruler, the Sovereign, or consider such a thing. To even think such a thought is unthinkable. This stately form before you is the direct descendant of the matriarch herself. All we have, all any of us have, stems directly from the works of his family line. I will stay true to him and the Protectorate to the end. We all will.
Yeah.
The Sovereign is receiving the finest possible care as he has every day of his life. Treatment outside the Protectorate is barbaric by comparison. Our system is perfect. Just leave us be.
Well, no.
Go. Please, just leave. Just leave.
It is the duty of every Protectorate subject. Efficiency at all times.
What do you guys make of it? You got anything to say?
What do you need, Commander?
Lovely day for a coup, dear. The only surprise about the Protectorate's consul usurping the Sovereign's authority is it did not happen sooner. May all
Only the Protectorate
Sharp enough.
possesses
Hostiles
the
nearby.
technology and know-how behind the mental refresher
Resorting to
process.
violence.
That's why we are all
Combatant scan.
Prudence dictates we route all disruptive influences.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Regain sight.
Hello. You find my pitch ball?
I did.
Oh, commemorative pitch ball. I missed you so. Let's never part again. Suppose I'm ready to leave. Well, almost. Okay. Ready to go then, I suppose. If we get separated, I'll meet you there.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Of every Protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The tunnel out was right here. Oh, they put a poster over it. Take it down,
Yeah.
and I can be off. You mentioned my daughter afore, didn't you? Is she waiting for me somewhere through there? This is all right neighborly of you. Can't thank you enough. Now, after you. By all means. Guess all outsiders aren't as bad as Prudence makes you out to be.
All happy and contented, and others are not.
Reluctantly takes over. Well, there you go. Wait, where is he? All right, well, that's wild. Eh. We can do this one too. If there is one here. Is it not? You know what I would kind of want to do? I want to see if we can bring back Gary. Remember Gary?
Commander, I have news. I finally heard back from Virgil. His message was suitably vague. I suspect he fears the Consul's eyes scanning his message, but I believe it to refer to the Arbiter training facility located on Paradise Island. Bringing our findings to Virgil will hopefully allow us to deduce something from all that we found. I only hope it dispels some of the muddiness we've encountered so far. Further complications would be most disagreeable.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to kick you out if you keep killing people. Fucking jerk ass. Alright, let's go here. We go here. Talk to what's her face. After we rescued her dad. Her dad.
So much to learn here, you know? Seems like every time I talk to
Wait,
someone,
where is she?
they reference something I should have heard of or known how to do. Kind of fun picking it all up, though.
Wasn't she over here?
Mental refreshment is, well, I shouldn't say.
If it inflicts grievous bodily harm on other people, I've got it.
Where is she? Oh, up there. Why is she up here?
Ah, before I forget, here, this is for you. Thank you ever so much for freeing my father. He seems good, actually. No discernible lingering ill effects. Still, singing. But I'm so grateful to hear it.
My friend from Placid Waters. Appreciate you fetching the pitch ball Millie got me. And of course, the escort out of there. Though mostly, the pitch ball. Wonderful, wonderful. So good to see Millie again. Don't know how to do anything here, but I can sing to my heart's content. You heading out? Do take care. Again, much obliged.
glad there are people out here like you. Gives hope. Both of us, well, we're forever in your debt.
I mean, we can just... How lazy am I? How lazy am I? I'm that lazy. All right. You know what? What do I have right now? Okay. Now let's go to... Where are we going here? Oh. It tagged the main quest again. Alright, let's bring the asshole with us. No. Hold on. What do I want? I want this. Okay. Now Gary was this one, right? No, he was this one. Grizzly experiment yields little data. 12 novices saved. Yay. Wait, Gary was over here, right? Alright. Let's see if we can get him out. Still here. Still here, just mourning Gary.
Wait, are your lamps busted? Don't come here! Not again! Gary? Oh, what in the void happened to you?
Oh, Gary. Ooh. Well, we can also get this, right? Hey, I got Gary.
What am I gonna tell the commander?
Tell him whatever the hell you want, I guess.
You saw me try to stop him, right?
I just have fucking Gary now? Where is he? I can wear Gary. Gary will periodically lash out with spiny tendrils to thrash and tear enemies apart. What the fuck, man? What if I put it on? Can I?
What am I gonna tell the commander?
Well, I guess Gary lives on in a way, you know? Okay. Well.
Silent as a tomb. I hope we aren't too late.
Huh.
If Virgil's not about, he's like to be in the training grounds depths. There's a lift that will take us lower, located behind the doorways to those stairs.
Yeah, I found it.
Tristan, it's a relief to see a friendly face. Do come up.
I mean, I'm here too.
Virgil! Oh, thank the architect I found you intact. We visited the Supreme Arbiter's office in Central Control and found something impossible.
Impossible? Why is it impossible? So that you may claim ignorance as to the truth of what you've uncovered?
Yeah, he's not.
Fine. If you're still so thick-skulled, Tristan, then I can see I've no choice but to confess. Hold. Do you hear movement?
Attention, Arbiter Virgil Montag. Under the jurisdiction of the Council, we stand to bring you low. Do not resist.
Damnation. I knew the Sentinels were looking for me, but I did not expect they would come to this place. We have no choice but to fight. I can operate our turrets from this location,
boy.
but you must engage the Sentinels head-on to prevent
Yeah.
our being overwhelmed. Go now.
Arbiter Montag, lay down your arms. Surrender and die.
They're beyond my range.
Is that it?
Those fools were but an expeditionary force. I've no doubt the bulk of their number remains on the surface. I shall take an alternate path to prepare a surprise for our would-be assailants.
Surprise.
Then I shall flank them as you engage them.
Hold. You were beginning to say something before we were ambushed. I would care to hear it.
We cannot have this conversation until we are safe. Engage those on the surface and I shall join you. Go now.
Great. More shit I gotta take care of. All right.
Condition.
Oh.
You're just not a good look, Commander.
You have my thanks and my hammer. Virgil, enough! Our being at odds with the Consul is one thing, but that was a small army! What have you done?
You already know whether you're willing to admit it or not. Do you sincerely have a need for me to spell it out before you'll face the truth? Very well then. Tristan, you stand before the murderer of the Supreme Arbiter.
I don't believe this. The Consul must have captured you and sent you to mental refreshment. It's the only...
Open your eyes, Rao. Those Sentinels were here with due cause. The elimination of a murderer. The Supreme Arbiter was planning to send a message in her final moments, pledging allegiance to the Consul. Who do you think bore witness to those final moments?
Yeah.
I did what I thought was just.
No. You lied to me?
I had to. I knew that if you learned what had transpired, why I did what I did, it would destroy you.
Would it? Or were you just trying to save yourself from my wrath?
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. I can't let emotion get the better of me. I've completed my share of executions beside you. In each circumstance, you convinced me to reinforce my duty. I shall make no exception here. Though it pains me that I must do the same to my sworn brother, we do what is necessary for the Protectorate.
No, you idiot.
But I do. This issue
God
is between
damn
me
it,
and
dude.
Virgil. He is a traitor to the Protectorate. Perhaps the worst I've ever encountered.
Yes.
And Virgil
please.
committed a crime in judging her. Thus, both should be punished. It's quite simple.
It's really not.
Granting him this deliberation instead of sentencing him on the spot is the exception. And I think we have deliberated enough.
Finally! It's past time for violence to do the talking for us.
Arbiter
You're not
Virgil
helping.
Montag, I accuse you of the murder of the Supreme Arbiter and of conspiracy against the Protectorate. I find you guilty of all counts. Prepare for absolution.
This won't bring you peace, my sworn brother. The thought of standing
I'm
against
gonna
you
have to do a
fills me
run
with
where I
1,000
have
agonies.
speech
But I
and
am
leadership and
honor-bound
stuff
to
really
defend
high.
myself.
Those will be the final words out of your traitorous maw.
Sharp enough. Hostiles nearby.
Take your patience. I'm not ready. As soon as my robustness is restored.
Why do I gotta go down for this?
There. Justice is served.
Did you?
I did what had to be done.
Did you?
I did.
Yeah, one of us
is convinced. Yes, I need some time to myself. To think about everything that just happened. Let us converse later.
It's like, yeah, it, yeah, if I had a high enough leadership thing, I think I could convince him that his buddy was right to kill the arbiter. Because it, I mean, we know that the console staged all of this shit. Right? You know, the whole thing is, you know, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, just throw that away. He's got everything, right? Well, that guy looked up to you. Make a strike. I've looted everything here. Oh.
Prosecuting viscerally.
Three strikes for mayhem.
Now, can I get back up there? I guess not, huh? Alright.
Commander, I've had some time to process what transpired with Virgil. It
Okay.
was intensely difficult in the moment, but bringing him low was the right decision. I could not allow him to maraud about Arcadia after what he did. Clemency and understanding breed only perfidy and death. I see now why Arcadia was so easily invaded. The Protectorate has grown soft. No exception may be granted to our laws.
I mean, it just hurt, yeah.
You seem to think you're talking to a doddering child rather than an arbiter. Be it a friend or neighbor or sworn brother, I shall stomp out traitorism wherever it lies. My feelings on the matter are less than inconsequential. Quite the contrary. Each arbitration you've seen has taught me more thoroughly. Any lapse in dutifulness must be severely punished. Allowing that to fester is the true injustice. The Protectorate has let traitors fester in its midst for too long. If it's to survive, it must be sterner. I shall be the ready hand of this new society. Any who wrong the Protectorate shall be granted no quarter. This I decree from this moment forward.
You're losing your humanity.
Allowing criminals to flourish begets infinitely more inhumanity than adhering to the Protectorate's laws. Arcadia shall no longer be host to anyone who would harm the Protectorate, from within or without. I shall redouble this as my life's mission. Together, you and I shall rid Arcadia of anything that might fly in the face of Protectorate law. I shall adhere to it more strictly than ever before.
Oh, fucking hell. Well. Okay. Ooh. I'm telling you, the best loading screens. Place is cold as hell, apparently. What is that? Whoa. What the hell are those?
we'd be keeping the repair personnel so long. Oh, greetings. By any chance, did you happen to encounter the repair personnel I dispatched to Resistor Bank 2789B12? Our new JTY-1030 resistor banks are built with enough durability to suffer through a tremendous amount of misuse. But the brutish handling by the Protectorate is too much for it. The misuse is causing moisture uptake, which causes the resistors to give off more heat. In the snow, that means more moisture, which means even more heat. I'm sure you can observe that the problem is cyclical in nature. I don't suppose you'd be willing to aid me in fixing this?
Sure.
Oh, this is most appreciated. Unfortunately, the previous repair personnel took the only repair kit I had on hand. I'll mark the coordinates of the resistor bank on your map, but locating the repair personnel will be up to you. If you find him, you find the kit. I hope. Otherwise, the repair will be most difficult. I'll guide you.
All right. Well. We'll do this, and then this. Okay. How do I get up there? Can I get up there?
This weather is quite conducive for cooling the archive, and unconducive for me feeling my fingers.
Somebody trying to snipe from up here?
I find your proposed time frame leisurely. Unaccountably so.
But going any faster grossly increases the threat of collapse. Burying us beneath the snow benefits no one.
So long as we are operating within the statistical parameters given to us. I see absolutely no reason to delay. Pick up the pace.
Can't talk. Happy to chat for 0.07 seconds. Oh, time's up. Bye.
Oh, hello. Cogitate here often?
Yeah. Cogitate all the time.
At least determine the cause of the avalanche.
Cramps in my wrist, you know what I mean? Alright, what's going on down here?
fire with Auntie's choice, but its duration may be subject to sudden...
I don't know why he's so quiet.
Would hate for you to get caught in any crossfire. Gathering data on the enemy's movements and behavior. Blizzards raise the degree of difficulty, but that's our problem, not yours. Cloister has been a difficult front, and losing the archive, first to the invaders and now to the Protectorate, has made it even more painful. Never mind the rifts. If you're looking for a way to help us out, I recommend heading to Laplace's garden. Follow this path and you can't miss it.
Okay.
Avalanche collapsed part of the tunnel to the garden, so the safest path is along the cliffside here. Mind your step.
I still think approaching the Order is best. They at least try to base their beliefs on logic. And allying with them could increase our chances of success.
Have an intellectually stimulating day.
No reason to reason with you.
Think thrice before rabble-rousing. We have numerical superiority. Heard that rift near the... Halt! The Oracle Laureate sent ahead to expect someone matching your description. However, he said nothing about admitting questionable... allies. Cultist. Agitators are not permitted inside Laplace's garden. Your companion will have to wait outside.
How'd you like to find your insides waiting outside?
I find that an improbable outcome were we to engage in violent conflict.
Okay. That's not what I want to do anyway. I want to do this. We can always come back here later. Without Oz, though. We got a lot of snipers.
Did you receive your personalized order prediction?
Wait. How do I get down there?
Honestly, the ones you get in the field are lifesavers. I would have been...
Use caution as you progress. There's been reports of personalities in the area.
There's stuff out. Oh.
Hostilities are afoot.
Oh.
Confirmed. Indiscriminate fire of them. Oh, that was a close one.
soldier, please assess your pain on a variable scale of 1 to 100, with 1 being entirely pain-free and 100 being the worst pain you can imagine.
There is far too much variability in that scale. The amount of pain I can imagine is hardly an objective measure of the maximum amount of pain I could actually feel.
Your observation is correct, which is a diagnostic in its own right. Now, if you were to indicate, using a scale of 0.4 to 12.7, how close you are to going into shock?
Sadly, that scale is entirely beyond my current comprehension, thus leading me to believe I'm already in shock, and the question itself was the actual test.
Excellent. Our diagnostic is complete, and you should feel free to resume bemoaning your agony.
Well, all right. More green glass. Uh-huh. Are those fucking cannons?
Another object is just gone. Nothing should work that way, no matter how often the data is verified and sanctioned.
Wait, what? All the items we put into the rift, they've been reconstituted. Excuse me, I don't think you have the authorizations.
It's fine, but don't get too close. You won't survive direct contact with the rift. Oh, damn it. It's reverted to its previous state. Device. It's open again. Quickly, record all the relevant data and take down your observations.
I'm helping them.
Sir, deserted again. Infuriating.
I could do that all day, I guess. Oh, that's where I need to go. Excuse me. Oh, more of these like trenches. Oh, Lord. This is your friend? Gerard Way?
You. I don't know you. But you, I do. It's good to see you, Asa. It's me, Severin. You know, I've never been to Cloister before. It's cold.
What is wrong with you? Boy, damn it. Did they mentally refresh you?
No, let's just say I'm well lubricated. You tried the new Prestige gin? It helps when you have to do something you really don't want to do.
Oh, boy.
Yes, there are a bunch of sentinels in hiding. When I give the word, they're to execute both of you.
Not before I mentally refresh your brain pan with my knife.
Yeah.
Maybe I deserve to be. I didn't want to do this. I guess I shouldn't have questioned the kill order so loudly. It was real. It came from the exalted leader herself. She summoned me, knew of the message I'd sent, said I'd ruined everything. To save myself, save the Dawn, I had to do this. I'm a coward. I didn't want to die.
Well, now you're going to. Yeah.
Absolutely not. We don't need his help. We should just kill him and get on with the Sentinel killing. If we die, at least I'll be taking a great many of them with us.
Yeah.
Did you not hear me? I said he dies.
Okay.
Sentinels, target confirmed.
Find the hostile.
You've suffered extensive damage, Commander. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Taking the fight out of them. Torpification in progress.
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Great.
Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Target confirmed. I can't believe the Exalted Leader sent Severin as bait. Not to mention betraying the Dawn to save her own life. What a coward. The unspeakable things I will do when I find her. Well, once I find her. The Exalted... No, I won't refer to her as such any longer. Dagmar continually moved around for safety. She always initiated contact with me. We do know that she was in league with the Sentinels, though. There's nothing of it but to get ourselves inside their headquarters on Praetor. We'll track her by accessing their comm system.
There. Okay.
We don't need to worry about their systems. My parents were vigilant. I stole their access codes when I was younger, but never had the nerve or call to use them. Once we do, they'll become unusable, as they'll set off all sorts of alarms.
Fair enough. All right. Well. I think that's all of them, right? Back to Praetor. Where is that? Try leveling up. Fire to execution.
So, Dagmar didn't betray us to the Sentinels. She is a Sentinel with a fucking office here in Central Control. It's enough to make one take leave of their sanity.
Oh, child, I think that tram has long since cleared the station.
I'm just going to pretend I didn't hear that. Fortunately, there's an easy solution to Dagmar's betrayal. One which involves removing her head from her body. Or maybe we should start with the disemboweling? So many choices.
I suppose congratulations are in order for having dispatched so many Sentinels. Can't rightly say I'm surprised, what with your knack for wanton violence. But still, impressive. And let's not forget that I was the one who gave Azahelia Leitinger a purpose and fulfillment. Look at how much fun you've had.
Oh, not gonna make fun of her.
Oh, she's dead already. But I might make it quick if you have a good explanation for your betrayal.
Let's not be hasty. I mean, can it even be a betrayal if it was always lies? But I must say, when I started the Dawn at the Consul's behest, I knew you were the perfect candidate.
What are you talking about? There were cultists before me.
No, there were not. The fiction of a cult was born out of the need to convince the Sovereign to return to the true spirit of the Protectorate. The Consul feared he was too weak.
Oh, it's a Psyop.
So what we found in the Rift Lab was true. Everything Dagmar told me was lies. Our cause isn't righteous.
As much as I'd prefer to not anger you, I must say your willful ignorance is still a thing to behold. You are always so willing to accept even the most specious of arguments. I can only hope your luck has run its course and the remaining Sentinels are able to put you down. Your death would put me back in the Consul's good graces. Goodbye, Aza.
Yeah, we're definitely killing them.
That's too quick. What about... No, not painful enough. Yes, that's it. I just need to find a piece of heat-conducting metal and something to peel the skin effectively.
Dear, you really must try to work smarter, not harder, when it comes to effectively inflicting pain before eliminating a target. You'll wear yourself out.
I've no idea what you're speaking of. The Glorious Dawn is the future of Arcadia. Dagmar must die violently because she betrayed us.
Baby steps, I guess.
I know of no other way to act.
Noted. Literally. Okay. What body? Who? Who's finding bodies right now?
Imbeciles! How did you let Aza get this far? Stop her! She means to assassinate me!
Mm-hmm. Are you supposed to have like backup here or something?
They're closing in!
Make a little money while we're on the way. Oh, this
Dagmar
door
would never
opens
let herself be cornered. She's sure to have an escape route. We should find it.
Well, of course, it's barred shut. It's fucking barred shut nowadays.
You're still alive! Now, let's not be too hasty here. You seem a rational person. There must be something we can do to resolve this peacefully. Please don't let Azza get her hands on me.
Why are you talking to them, Dagmar? I'm the one you must answer to.
Yeah, no dog.
Well, I'm waiting to hear your ineffectual arguments as to why you should be spared. And then I'll kill you. You can start by telling me why. Why'd you do it, and why me?
Why? I'm a loyal subject to the True Protectorate. What other reason is there? When the Consul tasked me to help save the colony, I did not even think to ask why. And you were an obvious choice. So lost, so dead inside. But then you went berserk. I never could have imagined how you'd take to the killing and mayhem. You brought me great praise from the Consul. Until you started asking questions and killing the wrong people.
You were wrong people.
Which wrong people didn't she kill? We were supposed to work through intimidation and the perceived threat to our system. Sure, maybe kill some subjects, those that could possibly become threats to the Protectorate, but not the dozens she slaughtered. For Matriarch's sake, she was killing vigilance. And then she started asking questions that would have led to her discovering the truth. She had to die before the Consul decided to cut the link between Azza, him, and the Dawn. Me.
Yeah.
Enough of this blathering on. It's well past time for Dagmar and her life to part ways. As I told you before, there's only death for those who would betray the cult.
Enemy spotted.
She's dead.
That was so fast. That's what she deserved.
Not quite. Our enthusiasm got the better of us. She should have suffered more.
It really was quick.
It was too quick a death for one who betrayed not only me, but the whole of the Dawn. Now that Dagmar is dead, I'll be leading the Dawn into the glorious future.
I mean... 17, man.
True. There may be those that do not accept my leadership, but they will die. The Dawn is too important to disband. What little risk any of them may pose doesn't concern me. I can send out a general message from here, informing the cells that the previous Exalted Leader has betrayed us and has been dealt with, and that I am now in charge. I suspect some will simply jump into the closest rift. And to be perfectly candid, I'm hoping there are more than a few that refuse to acknowledge their new leader. Enough to keep my knife skills up, at least.
If it comes to that, we can deal with it.
It's done. Let's leave this place. It sickens me.
It's all just a psyop. Yeah. But even she has, okay. That's how propaganda works.
I'm not ready to talk yet.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.